Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you are an old subscriber, welcome back. So in this video today, I'm going to be talking about hair thinning and how you can improve it or how you can prevent your hair from thinning out. So stay tuned. Right, so I'm going to break this topic into two parts. So the first part is going to be external causes of hair thinning. The second part is going to be internal causes of hair thinning. We're going to start with external causes of hair thinning, okay? The first point that I have is wrong detangling habits. I think this one is one thing that mostly causes breakage because it's quite physical. It's something that we have to be doing to the hair on a regular basis. So if you don't have the right techniques and you don't have the right tools and your hair is not in the proper condition to be detangled, it's always going to result in breakage. And the bad part is that we have to always be detangling our hair. So it's very important that you have the right techniques, the right tools, and prepare your hair so that you reduce breakage as much as possible. The next point is over detangling the hair. So don't over detangle your hair, especially with the method of detangling your hair from the tips. I see that you have to go over the tips a lot of times, and I think that causes hair thinning. That just causes too much friction and eventually it causes breakage. So try and reduce the amount of times that you have to detangle your hair so that you minimize frictions and breakages. Okay, the next point is going to be breakage that is caused by dryness. So try and make sure you moisturize your hair with the right products so that your hair is always soft, is always pliable. Whatever you are doing to your hair, it will not result in breakage. Dry hair is very easy to break. Even if you touch it or if you do anything, it can just easily snap off. So always make sure your hair is soft and moisturized. Rough handling. Avoid handling your hair in a rough way because that will always result in hair breakage or even pulling your hair out of your roots just because of wrong and rough handling. Be very gentle with your hair whatever you are doing, because in being gentle you will avoid breakage and you will keep all your hair on your scalp and also preserve the length that you have. The next point is going to be tight hairstyles. Okay, so be very careful with the styles that you choose on your hair. Make sure your styles are always comfortable. They are not pulling, they are not tight. If you've seen anyone with a tight hairstyle, you've seen the pimples that come out just from the hair being physically pulled. That just results in hair loss. And sometimes it can even cause infections on the scalp, and those infections they can end up causing you more hair loss. So be very careful with the kind of styles that you wear. If you love wearing ponytails, do loose ponytails, because ponytails, they are quite pulling, especially on the hairline here. So that's it. The next point is going to be heat styling. So heat does something to anything that it comes in contact with. Heat melts, it bends, it changes the structure of things. That's what heat does. So if you choose to use heat on your hair, always make sure that you use heat properly. You don't use excessive heat, and also protects your hair. Use proper heat protectants so that you don't cause unnecessary breakage or unnecessary damage. Okay, I like to think of hair as a fabric that you're always ironing. You know, the more you iron that fabric, the more it just gets thin. So that's what heat does to the hair, because the hair is almost, it's just like a fiber, it's a thing. So heat is going to do something to the hair. So try and minimize the amount of heat that you use, or use it properly with the right tools. Okay, so that's it with external causes of hair thinning. Just try to be gentle with your hair. Every process that you have, make sure you've got the right techniques. What that will do is it will help to prevent breakage and unnecessary pulling of your hair, or stressing your hair, or over pulling your hair and eventually leading to breakage. Now we're going to move on to internal causes of breakage. So these internal ones, for the most part, you need to go and see the doctor. So the first one is going to be medical. This is where you just need to go to the doctor, see if there's something which is not in place, and if they need to give you medicine, then let them give you something to help you with your health first, and then with your hair eventually. Okay, the next thing is going to be hormonal imbalances. Again, we can't always see what's going on inside our bodies. This will also need you to go and see your doctor and see what's going on. That's why there is postpartum shedding, because the body is going through a change and a new setting. So that's why you see us mothers, we lose our hair sometimes after we give birth. You know, it's some of it, it's normal, and maybe many times the body will set itself. But if you need to go and see your doctor, then just go ahead and see your doctor and get some help. Okay, the next one is going to be nutrition. So what we eat influences what we are in our bodies. So it's important to make sure you are eating a balanced diet. Eat your vegetables, your fruits, your proteins, you know, balanced. Everything should be balanced. The next thing is going to be genetics. So I know this one is a bit controversial because some people don't see it that way, which is okay. But I think that we are who we are. We inherit a lot of features, a lot of build up the things that we are with our physical bodies from our parents. So some of who our ancestors were, our grandparents, our parents, it is just passed on down through the generations. So this will also affect, this can affect you and what you look like, your physical appearance, your hair color, and things like that. I just think this one is just that, our parents and our grandparents. We can't change that. It's just what it is like. Okay, and then the next thing is going to be age. Okay, again, this one we can't control it. We can't change the clock, the hand of time. It just keeps going and we get old. So when we are getting old, our bodies are starting to get weaker, our muscles and our cells, they are getting weaker. So that's just a natural process that we can't control. Maybe the thing we can do is just to keep on exercising and to keep on eating healthy, and that's the least that we can do. Otherwise, nature will just go on the way that nature has to go, and we can't control it. That takes me to the last point. So this is all. I just try to keep things as factual as possible. If you are experiencing hair thinning, try and see what's causing the problem, and then you can move on to find a remedy so that you can improve yourself, your hair. Okay, so thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.